So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to go up top again. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
A gain of 50 yards. And
on first down, Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So that'll back them up 5. From the gun, here's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Got her on first down, not going to get a whole lot, maybe a couple. 2nd down coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Roethlisberger will hand the counter. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
4th down, and
they'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall.
It's a turnover on downs.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory. And now Watson throws another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 38. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Roethlisberger will throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron there to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete a run like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window. Zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Watson off play action. Flush to his right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells, and it's 3rd down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Out of the gun, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it costs them 2 points.
This is brought in at the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. A false start backs them up 5. First and 15. Watson now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a second down.
To C.J. Process. A gain of 7.
Here's Watson. A screen play, Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
From the 50, it's Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans.
Complete to Brandon
Cooks. 50 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 2.
His kick is good. Makes the score Texans 16, Steelers 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Black 20. Here we go, team. Here I come. 40 worth the month. 40 worth the month. Check, 41. Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
Let's get that swagger,
and
y'all.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. As the first half is winding down, and the Steelers have once again taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is up to 5.
Texans 16. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And now here is another interception. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
18-yard line.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Able to hit his target, Claypool. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Connor. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23 on the carry.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
After the interception, here's Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
First down, Texans.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, Watson. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To the air yet again, Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Watson. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 11 yards there, 1st down.
9-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Connor. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Here we go.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is Samuels. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Woo! Yeah!
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
Jalen Samuels, 44 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Texans 16. Chris Boswell the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
On first down, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the return will be stopped at the 30.